Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of Endless Space 2. And this time, it's a release time. It's version 1 of the game, and the newest empire in the game, newest faction, is the Unfallen. And that's what I'm playing here. I have a setup video if you want to check that out to see the parameters of the game. But one of the parameters I picked was Endless Difficulty. So that's the toughest level. We'll see how that goes. I also picked a twin elliptical galaxy. As you can see here, we are on the fringe of one of the ellipticals, and there's another one over here, and then in the center there's supposed to be a lot of planets. We'll see if we can, what we'll do about that. Let's check out what the Unfallen is all about on the Empire summary screen. So the Unfallen, well, you can see the flavor text here, and we have a faction affinity here called Celestial Vines. We can use our ships to expand our tendrils to adjacent systems. When a system is anchored this way, we can colonize it or let it provide bonuses, such as approval and population growth, to friends. Well, we have to keep that in mind. That's different than any other race, where you have to send out a colonizer and then create an outpost. And then we're Unfallen, there's some flavor text there. And here we have our traits. We get this tech for free, and here's another tech. And then we have Guardians. Allow discovery of Guardians on planets. Let's keep that in mind, because they're going to give us a boost and penalizing other factions if they take our planets. We are Harmonious, which means we get a boost to our happiness, which really impacts our production levels or our collection of dust, money, and things like that. And we get a bonus if we have an alliance, and a smaller bonus if we have peace. Right now I don't think we have any of it, but let's check that out in a second. We also have Mutual Understanding level 1. That gives us 10% more damage if we have friendly factions, both for troops and for ships. Right now our empire is 63% content. Not great. That's because our one system increase here is 63%. And we have one system out of 10 until, if we go over 10, we're going to be starting to lose happiness. But let's go back out from the screen and take a look and see where we are at. So here we have Ingress. There's a green system here, and green is the color I picked for us. So we can see it's our home system by the fact we have a crown up here. We have a population of 3. There are 3 planets here. One we own, it's green, and it's a unique system. You can see there by that symbol. It's Koyasel, our home planet, which makes sense. I'm not producing anything right now, but let's go ahead and zoom in to the system. So we have 3 planets, as we know. One we have colonized, and that's Koyasel. It's a forested planet. It's interesting. If I hover over here, it's an ancient world, origin lost in the mist of time. You can read the flavor text there, but if you did watch the intro, you saw the intro video, and that's kind of what the planet looks like. So we're kind of tree creatures, almost is what it looks like. It's a medium-sized planet, and that kind of determines how many population slots we have. We have a couple here. That in combination with a type of planet, forest in our case. It's a temperate and a fertile planet, and we have things that are impacted by that. In our case, if we look at the population we have on the planet, you can see here's one. That's an Unfallen. If we have a fertile planet, if they're on a fertile planet, we get 5 extra food. So we have a fertile planet here, so we get that. And then they get 2 extra food, and I think that's per population slot, and we have 2 of them here. The third one is not an Unfallen, it's a Guardian. And the Guardian gives us 5 extra happiness. That's great, I love that. And it will also do 200 damage to anybody attacking during a ground battle on our system. And the Guardians are pacifists, and we are also pacifists as well, the Unfallen. So a total of 3 in population here out of, if we zoom in, what do we have? 3 out of 8. You can see that on the screen here. Let's go back out of that. Right now we're not producing anything. Let's see what we can do. Well, we do have that fertile and temperate. Is there anything here that would be good for fertile and temperate? Don't see anything. Here we have something that's good for cold and hot. So nothing here, nothing special about that. In that case, let's look at our production. Here's our industry, 37. That's what controls how fast we can build things. Let's increase this value if we can. Let's use a drone network. So we're going to get 5 more in food. That's good. That is our population growth is going to be affected by that, and also 5 industry. It'll take us 5 turns. Okay, and what about this one here? Cerebral reality. More science and more dust. Let's do that as well. Now, both of these are going to cost us in dust upkeep. If you look on the bottom left corner, it says 2 dust per turn, and here, no dust upkeep. Okay, that's a good one. Right now we're making 4, not very much. Now we do have this curiosity here as well, and that means that if we research this, we're going to get another guardian on this system. How do we research it? Well, we can schedule it to be researched here, or if we have a fleet that has an explorer on it, and I think we do have that. Let's look. They're docked here, so to speak, in a system, 2 fleets. First Glowing Embers and First Flaming Embers. The First Flaming Embers is a questionnaire type ship. So you look on the left there, it's an exploration type ship, and as such, we have some probes. These probes can research or go down and explore on the planet. Let's do that by left-clicking. Yeah, there we go. Expedition Guardian on Koyasil. So now we got another Guardian, I think. Let's look at that. Remember we said 5 turns for drone networks? Now it's 4. Why is that? Because we get another population slot here. And as you can see, if you just hover over the planet, the base output is 8 food, 4 industry, 4 dust, 3 science per population. So that is quite nice, actually. So now having this guy here is going to give us more happiness, more damage, and we produce faster. So having 2 there, I think that is going to work out for us. For now, we'll change that later on. It's going to take a while, right? Let's look at our population now. 4 here. That's that 4 here. In 4 turns, we get another one of type Unfallen. So another one of these 2 here. Okay, 74% happiness now. Why is that? Well, we had another one of these Guardians coming in. They give you extra happiness. So that's looking good. Do we get any bonus from that if they're happy? Yes, we do. Empire approval, 74%. We get 15% more dust and 15% more dust on all our systems. It's very important to have that high. So right now we're making 8, I guess. Okay, so that is going to give us 8 in dust. Well, I'm not going to produce anything else, I don't think. But I noticed we do have an announcement here. We got a hero. Let's look at that. So heroes can be used to be assigned to fleets or as governors. Let's inspect this one. Luna Barks here is level 1, 0 out of 20 XP. It's an Unfallen. It's a Seeker, so it has certain things because it's a Seeker, and it's a Pacifist. To the left we can see the ship that hero is going to have if we assign it to a fleet. But on the right hand side we have their skill tree. Let's click on that and go in and look. Right now we have 0 points, so we can't pick anything from the tree yet. We will do that as soon as we get to level 2. But if we do assign this Lunabraxis, I think it was, to our home system, we get 15 more dust. That is great. That's going to help us for upkeep for fleets, for improvements, anything basically. Or we can assign it as a leader on a fleet, but you know what? We're not going to have any big fleets right now, right? So let's make it a governor on a planet. So if we go back here, to go back out, I think, and say hero management. Here we go. We have a level 1 and no assignment. We're going to say assign to system. We only have 1. Let's click on Ingress and select that. Excellent. And I think if we exit out of here, sure enough, 21 in dust now. Later on, we can research and get an option here to buy out production. Can't do it yet, so nothing to worry about there. Now let's look at the other planets we have in our system. Looks like Ingress 2 here is pretty good. It's a bit of a problem here, and that's where, well, it has 2 good things. Dust Ruins here gives us what? 20 happiness, that's fantastic, and 3 dust per population. And then we have these rings here, plus 2 science per population and 1 dust. So between the 2 of them, it's going to be great. Except we have the Kessler syndrome here. -1 dust, -1 production, so slow production, and -2 science. Okay, what about the planet itself? Well, total values here for this planet. You can see there on the left it says planet base output 2 food. That That affects how quickly we grow. 7 production, 7 dust, no science. Why no science? Well, because we had a, what did we say here? -2 here and +2 here. So the net outcome of that is 0, unfortunately. So quite a bit of production there, right? And our happiness is going to be, well, the planet type is what? Arid. Arid is a -10 always. Too hot really to be comfortable on that planet. But we do have that. Was it the rings? Okay, no, the dust. Yeah, the dust ruins gives us 20 happiness. So overall, it's actually still a good planet. We cannot yet colonize it though. It says there on the left, inhospitable, missing technology, PEV scale accelerators. And I don't think I can click here for it. No, I can't. I have to go to the tech tree to do that. We'll go jump in there in 1 second, but I notice we have another planet, Ingress 1, Ash. Even worse than Arid, right? Look at the happiness there, -15. There is a life form here. High chance of an anomaly, but we need a Curiosity Expedition power of 2. Currently we have 1. We need to research that before we can actually even find out about the life form. So looking at the Ingress 1 here, large, hot, ash, sterile, inhospitable, missing technology, atmospheric filtration. Missing one here was what? PEV scale accelerators. Does do a lot, give us a lot of production though, notice that? Down there in the bottom left, but the happiness is not good. I would like to get this one though. Remember the limitation we have? 1 out of 10 systems. Well, you can develop your how do I get back in there? You can develop your planets within a system. Doesn't count against that. Once you've colonized one, you might as well colonize the rest, right? But it's going to be a while, so let's remember that. PEV scale accelerators. Don't think I can do anything else. Let's right-click on this notification. And let's go back out and take a look at the research tree. It's pretty big and intimidating, like any game like this. There's a lot to know. But we basically have 4 different sectors that we can research in. And if you go to the very end and research, there's going to be some text out there to let you get to the victory conditions, the science victory condition. And I think these boxes here show how far we've gotten. We have none of those 4 right now. We have, what, 2 technologies, the 2 freebie here, off-world agribusiness and planetary landscaping. We're making 22 science per turn. And we have unlocked, I guess, 5 stages. Okay. So let's take a look what we need to do. We have these 2 here. Here is planetary landscaping. Let's look and see what we can do with that. We can get intensive cultivation, unique improvement food. Okay, that gives us 25 food per system level and 3 food on original empire population. So any Unfallen, I guess, gives us 3 extra food per population in that system. Well, we'll see what that actually means if we build that. It's going to be pretty expensive there to build. And then we also have sustainable farms, which would be this one here. More food, so faster development of a system. Okay. And then the other one over here, and if you remember, we actually have those available in the system development screen for each system. What do we have here? Infinite supermarkets, that's happiness. I do like that. It's expensive in upkeep, but it's really good to get good happiness. And then we get a treaty. Xenosynergy enables diplomacy with minor civilizations. We want to find a minor civilization, right? Now, remember, though, we have a special thing here. Harmonious. We get more happiness if we are friendly, and mutual understanding. We do more damage. Let's see if we have anything at all. Well, you can see here we don't have... no, not here. We haven't met anybody yet, so we can't really do anything with anybody. We want to find other empires, other factions, and be friendly with them. Okay, so that is what we have so far. What should we do now? Well, you get an indication of what everything means by the color coding basically here. So green would be for food, things like that. Now, remember we had an arid planet. That might be good to develop. PEV scale accelerators. Let's see if we can find it here by searching at the bottom. Yep, there's one we found. It's blinking, it's right here. This is the PEV scale accelerators. It gives us what? Well, it's this one here, I think. No, not this one here. This one. Colonize Arid. And it takes 2 turns to colonize that. Okay. Well, we can't do that yet because that's on the second ring here. And we need to unlock stage 2 to get that. We need to unlock one of level 1 here. So either one of them means we can unlock and schedule this. Now this one gives us quite a bit more actually. What else does it give us? Magnetic field generators. +2 science per population per planets with anomalies. Didn't we have a planet that had a life form with a potential anomaly? It might be good to keep that in mind. +1 science per population in general, so no matter what you get 1. And then this one here gives us what? Exoscience stations. It's a planetary specialization. It gives us more science if we have cold planets. We get more science no matter what, but extra if we have cold planets. Do we have cold planets? Well, we don't. This is hot, and this is temperate, so no cold planets. The specialization, by the way, is right here. We don't have any yet. Once we research an option to specialize, then we get an option here to use it. But let's go back in and see where we should go. It's always difficult if you don't know the game. What should you pick first? Well, let's see. This is new to me too, actually, because they change it around quite a bit all the time. But I'm thinking, do we want to focus on getting our development colonizing, make it that more possible? Because right now we can only colonize, the basic, very friendly systems. So maybe we should go for one of these here. Xenobiology is suggested. Okay, that's new. The fact that they're suggesting it. What do we get? Here's one here. Public-private partnerships. 10. Look at this one here. It's very interesting. 10 science per fertile planet and 10 science per planet. So if you have a planet that's fertile, you get 20. And if it's temperate, we get 30. If it's just a planet that is not fertile or temperate, we get 10. That's a really good one, I think. Now what else do we have? Colonize tundra planets. Well, we don't know of a tundra yet, but maybe we'll find one. Rare earth foams is another one. They're not suggesting this one, though. We can... what do we get? We get a debris analyzer support module. We haven't talked about that, but ships... you can design your ships in this game, so... Alright. And we can also colonize Mediterranean-type planets. Interesting. I might go for this one. But let's look at the economy and trade section. What do we have here? Well, Hyperium. That's a special resource that if you don't research it, you can't get the benefit of it. That is a good one to get, but I don't know of any Hyperium yet. I mean, you'll see it when you find it, and it will say you can't research, you can't use it yet. And then Interplanetary Transport Network gives us 3 industry per population if you have a strategic deposit, such as Hyperium. Okay, or you will also get 1 extra industry no matter what per population. And then up here we have another one, Xenolinguistics. It's a similar way, but it's for titanium there, and then it has a Xenoindustrial infrastructure. Look at that one, that's good. Fertile and temperate, we do have one of those planets. Would also be a good one to get, right? Because this would increase our industry production, make everything faster. Alright, I think this is more weapons here, I believe, if they kept it the same. And I don't think I need to research any different ships. These are different kind of ships you can get. We'll get into that a little bit later. I think I will want to go for xenobiology. What about this one here? Xenology. I'm just quickly scanning it. No, I don't think I'm going to go for that either. Let's go for xenobiology. So we unlock one here, and then we'll go up maybe to this one. To PEV scale accelerators. Now, I'm playing on endless difficulty. I really don't know if this is a good idea. But anyway, we're scheduling that first in queue. 6 turns until we're done. Okay. And then we'll go jump over here, I think. The thing is, though, facilitating tech. Look at that. If you do this one, it will be faster to do this one here. So that is interesting. If we do this one, though, we can't really do anything with it right away, right? This one we could build public-private partnership. This will take 6 turns. And once I get it, I could switch over to get more science. Yeah, I still get it, I think. And we'll maybe go over there next. I don't know. We'll keep it this for now. Exit out of that. Anything else we want to do? Well, we have done that. Okay, what about our ships? Well, we do have our first flaming embers. They did explore on Koyasil here. We found that guardian, but let's use the second probe and explore. Because we can see 3 systems here, right? We own 1. We want to send our colonizer, the first glowing embers, the vine ship here, and Twiner, I guess they call it, somewhere. And I think I'm going to send it here. If I just extrapolate here, there should be a system right around here. Send it over there, and I think we have to entwine next to a system that's already entwined, and we only have 1, so either here or down here. So let's send a probe instead down in this direction. And the probe's going to keep going here. 5 more turns. It's going to find something, I'm sure of it. And now we can't move the ship, has 0 out of 6 moving points left. The questioner, the exploration ship. But we do have our other one, the vine ship. Let's go ahead and send it this way. There we go. But let's go ahead and zoom in on this one here. Notice there's no way to get to it. There's no star lane. And we can research ways to travel through here, but we're going to have to research it before we do that. Let's see if it's worthwhile. What's here? Lures. Lures 1. Huge lava. There is an anomaly here. That's a good thing. Green. And a small savanna. Interesting things there. That looks like an interesting system. If we can only get there. Okay. And what about Vega over here? It looks like we have 3 planets. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Vega 1. Huge gas hot. Behemoth song. Good. Vega 2. Huge snow. Huge means we're going to have more population there. And a huge Arctic. Oh, that's tough. That's very tough. I wouldn't call this... Well, we don't know. I was going to say maybe not a great start, but... Well, we're going to have to find out next turn what we're going to do. Okay. And we looked at the Empire screen, I think. Yep. And our systems are going to show up here. At a glance, it's really good to see what you have. We've done the science. What about economic status? Well, once we get access to the marketplace, we get some luxury resources, let's check that out. I think that's all we need to do now. It's finally time to go to the next turn. Let's do that. And I'm hoping we don't... But maybe I am hoping we find something. Okay, deed creator of wealth failed. Be the first to produce 100 dust in a single star system. Somebody else already did that. Unknown empire, blue. Okay, that's not good. You can see here, if you hover over this, 37, orange there, it's 49. Okay, so our probe kept on going. It's quite far away, isn't it? It's going to take a while there. If we advance, click on this to advance our ships. There we go. NGC 10801. That's a problem. That is not anything we can colonize. We can entwine it though. And then we can get the bonus from that? How long will it take? 10 turns? Well, that's a problem. This might be a tough start, right? Because we can't really colonize, and I want to colonize. I think I'm going to have to take my fleet down here. Now, I think what we can do is we can take our vine ship and let it sit there for 10 turns and twine it, and then we get access to Vega. But if you look at Vega, gas, hot, snow, we can't colonize these. We have to do some research for that. Well, we do have time to actually send down our exploration ship here too. We may want to do that. See, I can't go here. There's no way to it. So the only way to go... Well, wait a minute. Why don't we send back our... Well, here's something. I'm in a quandary. Should I leave it here and entwine? I have never done it before with these. Entwine it and get control of it, and then we can do something here. Maybe. And then instead we build another colonizer over here. I guess I'll do that. We'll see how it goes, right? Endless difficulty. Maybe we won't make it very far here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and send this one over. Should I send my colonizer over there or over here? We'll send it down here anyway. So it was kind of unnecessary to send the probe out there, I guess. What do we get? NGC 10801 asteroid field discovered, and it gives us 50% more production if it's within our influence. Right now our influence is not very great. It's here. Okay. Well, we can do an economy scan as well, by the way. If we zoom in a little bit here on Ingress, we can see here at a glance kind of what we're producing, what we have here. All right. If we zoom out, we go eventually over to the trade screen here. No trade route. And then it goes to the diplomacy. Well, we don't know anybody yet, so there's no point really looking at that just yet. Well, that's all we can do. The thing is, what I'm wondering, should I build another entwiner? Right now we're saying drone and then cerebral reality. Maybe a vine chip, 16 turns from now. It's going to take 10 turns here, then it's going to take 2 turns there. Go back if you need to go back. Well, let's do end turn. Let's sit here and entwine while we send our ships. Okay, it's going to be far. Send our exploration ship down here. Wow, that is far away. This is a better option here, isn't it? Okay. Well, let's keep on doing drone networks. And this number will go down here a little bit because we do get 5 more industry. How many turns? Xenobiology, 4 more turns. We can get more science, but you know what? I don't really want science at the moment. It's like we should maybe... what if we... Yeah, do this one first. There was one over here. This one, wasn't it? Xeno Industrial Infrastructure. We'll schedule that next. That's 10 turns away. We'll do end turn. We haven't met anybody yet, so you know it's not terrible. There is a minor race here. That's great. That would be a minor race, I think. Okay. Yes, it is. The Harushems. Temperate faction trait. Agriculture experts. Okay, and they are neutral, and we're gaining +1. Okay, the location is here on Bonnie. Let's look. That means we cannot colonize Bonnie. Bonnie 1, medium lava, inhospitable. Well, they're not there. Bonnie 2, large lava. Wow. But have some anomalies there. Bonnie 3, medium savanna. That's where they live. Okay. So we know what they're about. Let's zoom out so we can check them out. So the Harushems, they're temperate. Agriculture experts set the fertility at 5 if the natural value is lower than that. That's interesting, right? Because we have some planets that are tough to colonize. And they're pacifists like we are. Okay, 3 food on sterile, and then 1 food general if we have one of those guys on our planet system. Now we have we get 1 diplomatic increase per turn, influence. To actually get them on our side, we can declare war, but that's going to be expensive, and really we have no ships to do that. We can assist them with something, that's free. We need to get a higher value. Our relation needs to be higher to do that. We can't praise them though. If we do that, this number here will go up. How much are we making per turn? 89. That's a lot. We have a bonus here with influence for sure. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say praise. So I spent 25, and now we get 3 per turn. We can spend 55 and increase this to probably 4, maybe even 5. This is going to be good for 10 turns. In 10 turns, we'll have 30. Well, we'll go for 1 more. And now it's 5, so in 10 turns we'll have 50. Yeah, okay, so 5 per turn. We'll see what happens once that gets high enough. Selective migration. Trigger the migration of a unit of population from the minor civilization to the close system you own. We can do that. That's interesting. Well, must be the minor civilization's best diplomatic relation, which we probably are, right? We are that now. We will be next turn anyway. Okay, that's the Harushems. That's good. I'm glad I found them at least. But we cannot colonize here. So, if we can get control of them... I wonder how that works with the entwining. So we're trying to entwine here. Then we have to entwine over to Vega, aren't we? Let's see here, Vega. What do they have? Huge snow, Arctic. We gotta go the route of the cold planets. on the cold planets, they start with tundra over here, and then we go over to, what is this? Steppe? Snow. Wait a minute. Snow. And didn't we have snow on Vega? Snow. A huge snow. You know what? That might be something we want to do. That's interesting. Alright. Well, have we moved? No, 5 out of 5. We're going to sit here and wait. It's going to be 8 more turns. And then here we have our exploration ship. He has 1 probe left. Now, we can send a probe in any direction. We don't have to send it through the star lanes. It might be tempting to just send one out. But, on the other hand, no, we only have 2 movement left. So let's go ahead and send another probe out. Somewhere where we're not actually going. What's on it here? I have no idea. So there's our probe here. 5 more turns. And the next turn, we're going to go this way. Yeah, we'll play it by ear. Okay, well, I think I'm going to have to leave it there for now, but I'll be back with more from Endless Space 2 and the Unfallen, I guess. Hey guys, this is Time and Tactics. Thank you very much for watching the video. It sure helps me out a lot. If you'd like, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and or that like, and I will see you in the next video.